Hello everybody, happy Saturday Morning Makes. Welcome back to my channel. My name is Jill and I have a blog back in the day called Greenwood Girl Cards, and I still use that name over on Instagram, but my company name is Jill Norwood Designs. So I am coming on today to share my very first Christmas makes of 2024. Two Crafters One Design is doing Maker's Choice this weekend, and I thought, even though it's not quite Christmas in July, I thought it would be fun to go ahead and get started on my Christmas tags. I spent the week organizing my studio and organizing Christmas products, Christmas inks, getting things ready, and I just decided to dive in a little bit early and share my first Christmas tags of 2024. So those of you that have been with me for a long time know that Christmas tag making is one of my favorite things to do each year. And I often give Christmas tags as gifts around Thanksgiving time to friends and family. So I decided to pull out this gingerbread bowls stamp set from Dianna Marcum and Adorn It. Dianna is famous for her gingerbreads. Those of you that have been stamping since the woodblock days know that she had a line of stamps with Stamp Passions back in the day, and I have, a few of those woodblock stamps that I collected back then. And I love her woodblock gingerbreads, especially her Christmas images are some of my favorites. I have many of them. And this is a clear stamp set that Adorn It is now putting out Dianna's artwork in stamp form, along with embroidery and many other things. Be sure to go to Adorn It and check them out. But I am a designer for a stamp ambassador for Dianna Marcum's Recipe Stamp Club. This is one of the sets that was a la carte outside of the club, I believe. And it's called Gingerbread Bowls. And the stamp that I used is this adorable basket image with these little gingerbreads in the basket. And then there's two different ones that have bowl images with gingers. And then there's this wonderful sifter image also with gingers. And then a little border that you can create with these little gingers. And these little gingers can also be hand cut out and used on smaller projects. So I love this set. Again, it's called Gingerbread Bowls if you're interested in purchasing it from the Adorn It website, okay? And I love Dianna's gingerbreads. I love her artwork. So for my projects today, I'm going to share the tags that I created, and I'll show you the products that I use to create them. I'm a designer for My Creative Time, and from My Creative Time, I use the Christmas Charms die set, MCT D474. And specifically, I use this little ginger charm, and I also die cut a bunch of other charms. You can see some of them down here in the packaging. And I love this set for adding little things to my tag toppers. And My Creative Time, you can use my code Jill, Jill, for 10% off any purchase that you make at their website. This is an everyday coupon for 10% off at their site. So I use this Christmas charm set, and then I use these Pretty Scallop tag dies. I use the largest tag die from the Pretty Scallop set as well as the largest one from the stitching layer set that goes with them. Okay, so those were my tag dies that I used. And then I also used this Clouds, Slopes, and Snowflakes stencil. Okay, there's the information on it. And you can make clouds with this. You can make snow slopes. You can make grass slopes. And then the center of it has snow and snowflakes. So just a wonderful, wonderful stencil. And I'll show you some other stencils that I use too. But these were all the products, again, from My Creative Time. And my code is Jill if you want a discount of 10%. And then on this little charm, this sweet little charm that I used from My Creative Time, this little ginger, I used two of my faces, these two faces from Peachy Keen Stamps. This is from my PK3000 Jill's Favorites assortment. I have two different sets of stamps with my name on them at Peachy Keen Stamps, and you can use my code Jill10 at checkout for 10% off if you're interested. But I use these two faces here for these two right here fit the charm that's here. So you can stamp them onto this little gingerbread. So I pulled that out and I used this, and you're welcome to use my code if you're interested for 10% off. And then some additional stencils I used to decorate the background of my tags. I used this Christmas stencil from Tim Holtz, and I believe that is the name of it. It's just called Christmas Layering Stencil. And it's THS030, if that helps you at all. And I stenciled the word Merry using some lumberjack plaid ink. Okay, so this is a Distress Oxide. I love the Oxide inks. They're probably my very favorite ink right now is Distress Oxide. I don't have them all, but I do have a nice stack of them in different colors. So I use that Lumberjack Plaid, and while we're at it, the inks that I use today are the Toffee Crunch ink from Memento. This is the color that I use to edge many of my tags. And then the Tuxedo Black is what I stamped the Dianna Marcum image in for each of my tags. So those are the inks that I used. And in addition to this stencil from Tim Holtz and the one I showed you from My Creative Time, I also use this snowflake stencil. This is from Minte, and this is MTK STEN-23. It's called Stencil Snowflakes, okay? And I don't know how many years old this is. Does it have a year? It doesn't. So I can't tell you that. But and then I also used from Whimsy Stamps this stencil, and this one has twinkles on it. It's called the Twinkle Cluster Stencil, okay? And I used this one and this one, I believe. But it's a great stencil because you can layer this, you know, place the different ones around your tags or cards or whatever you're doing, and you can put twinkles on your tag. So I love that. And then the last thing that I used is from Lily of the Valley. This is one of my favorite Christmas sentiment tag sets that there is. And this is called Christmas Sentiment Tags. And I believe I used Christmas Wishes, which is this one here. Okay, but they have so many wonderful sets. Some of them I had a hand in concepting them, working with Lisa and Layla to bring them out. And there's one specifically for gingerbreads that are hearts that I helped concept, and I love that set. I almost used that one, but I decided to use this one instead for my very first set of tags. So those are all of the products that I use to create what I'm going to show you today. And I'm trying to make this video pretty short. But I did do some additional footage, which I may tack onto the back of the video. So those of you that like to see how I color or how I pull things together, there's a little bit of footage. I'll see how much of it is good, and I'll try and tack some on to the end of this video. But these are the little tags that I created. You can see where the little stencil, the word Merry, is there, and how I use the little twinkle stencils and the snowflakes in the background. And I did make my ties with just a ball of twine. I believe this was from the dollar store. And I added little tags to the end with a garment pin. And you can see the little gingerbread charm from My Creative Time, the Christmas Wishes tag from Lily of the Valley, and then this little red tag in the back in the shape of a snowflake. These are from Lawn Fawn. I used some ornament tags from Lawn Fawn to do these tags this time. Here you can see the little Christmas tree in green is a charm die from My Creative Time. And then you see the Christmas Wishes, and then in the back there's a bigger tree, and that bigger tree is from Lawn Fawn's tag set. Okay, they have a little set of 4 Christmas tags that you can purchase. And then this one has the Christmas Wishes and the ginger, and it's on an ornament one from Lawn Fawn. So each of them has various stenciling in the background with that word Merry from the Tim Holtz stencil. And then I colored these with Copics. I did film some of my coloring, and I'll probably speed it up so you can kind of see what I did. For those of you that are interested, I colored these very simply. I used a little bit of darker red just to add some shading, and some darker browns to add some shading with the little dots that Dianna provides in her stamps for you to add shading to. So this is just really, really simple Christmas tag making. I thought it was a wonderful way to kick off Christmas in July, as well as Christmas Makes 2024. And there are, I'm sure, many, many Christmas hashtags out there that you can join in. I'm going to hashtag mine Christmas Makes 2024. I've been doing that the last few years, just using the term Christmas Makes, because then it encompasses tags, cards, whatever it is, ornaments, anything that you're making Christmas related. If you hashtag it Christmas Makes 2024, we can all come see it. So that is my Saturday morning makes for episode, I believe, 22 of 2024. And I'm so excited to hopefully tomorrow and later tonight have some time to go out and look to see what everybody has been creating. Of course, Melissa of Mo Creations, Lisa of UCY I'm a Diva, and Gloria of Girliest Cards For Two Crafters, One Design, again, it's a maker's choice. So I'm uploading in honor of that, as well as Saturday Morning Makes. And I look forward to seeing what everybody shares today. You are all each such wonderful, creative people. And I so enjoy seeing what everybody makes. From Brian with all of his art that he does, his collage art. My friend Carol, who makes incredible journals. My friend Elise, who does home decor. My friend Audrey and Veronica, who are doing Citrus Punch Mondays all through June. There's so many fun hashtags and so much inspiration in this community. Each one of you brings so much joy to my heart. I love seeing what everybody's making. So hello to everybody over on Instagram. Hello to everybody on Facebook. To Jana, who runs the Saturday Morning Makes and today's Makes 2 video. Thank you, Jana. She runs the Facebook page. Over on Facebook. So you can upload there, you can upload on Instagram, and of course here on YouTube, you can upload a video or even just a post with a picture. So everybody, I look forward to seeing what you're doing. I wish you a joyous weekend. Enjoy the sunshine if that's what you have where you are. We actually have sun this weekend, so I'm hoping to spend some time outside mowing the lawn and doing other projects out in my garden. So, and of course, I don't know if you guys have been over to Anna's channel, but Anna has been sharing lots of wonderful garden videos. So I'm excited to see her next one and see how things are progressing. And also, I.O. just did their release for June, so be sure and hop over to Anna's channel if you haven't already seen the release video, as well as hopping around to all of the makers, all of their design team and their blogs. You can find that on the Impression Obsession blog. You can hop around with everybody that has created stuff for the June release. So everybody have a wonderful weekend. I'll be back with you soon, and I can't wait again to hop around and see what everybody's been doing. Everybody take care. Choose joy. Bye now.